Hillsong Church has been accused of financial fraud after the church had been found racking up an astounding $80 million in undeclared income. Reports show that the former senior pastor, Brian Houston, spent $179,000 of the church's money to use a private jet within just a 3-month period for various vacations. Leadership has also been accused of spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for guest speakers and tens of thousands of dollars on designer clothing. This is quite the list of luxurious items Hillsong has racked up, and Christians have every right to be upset with this. It seems every time you look at a Christian article, it is about some megachurch pastor abusing the flock's money for personal luxuries. So Christians should want to hold corrupt leadership accountable. I think of Jesus in Mark chapter 11, where he was angry, and rightfully so, when he was cleaning out the temple because people like money changers were taking advantage of God's people for personal profit. And unfortunately, this reflects what we are seeing happen today with many megachurches. So what are 3 things that this tragic and shocking Hillsong event can teach us as Christians? Number 1, it is crucial that leadership uses the church's money to glorify God rather than themselves. Now, should we want to take care of leadership? Absolutely. Ministry can be very challenging at times, and we should want our leaders to be taken care of. However, God doesn't need you to spend $179,000 on a private jet to glorify his name. That is crossing a line. Number 2, Christians should be vocal about their frustration so people do not get disillusioned with the church. When an event like this occurs, what can end up happening is people get scarred and they end up leaving the church as a whole. But this church clearly does not represent Christ well when it comes to spending money. And this is why Christians should challenge this in order to prevent further confusion within the church. Lastly, don't let this prevent you from giving to your church. Hillsong Church does not represent the local church. And there are many churches who are good stewards who want to glorify God with their resources. Jesus put a lot of emphasis on giving despite the corruption he witnessed because he wants people to glorify God with their finances. So it is crucial we don't let this event scare us away from being generous with our income.